Pronoun is a word which is used in the place of a noun. First of all, let's understand why do we need a pronoun. Words like he, she, I, me, they, our, each, etc. are examples of pronouns. If we do not make use of these words and make use of, it becomes very repetitive. Like John is my friend, John is tall, John is rich. I would go on repeating the noun. Language would become very difficult. Let us look at some simple words. What is the difference between I, me, my, mine and myself? Do they refer to the same person or is there some difference? The personal pronoun, personal. Personal pronouns are words that we use for ourselves. Let me say, Ram broke a window. Ram broke a window. Now, I change this to passive voice and say, the window was broken by Ram. Now, what I want you to observe is the noun Ram. In both the cases, whether the Ram is the subject of the sentence here or Ram is the object of the sentence as in here, the noun remains the same. There is no difference in usage. Let me now replace this with the pronoun he. If I say he broke a window, I will have to change this to the window was broken by him and not he. I use this example to point this out to you that when used as a subject of a sentence, the pronoun has got a certain word, but when the pronoun is used as an object of the sentence, the word undergoes a change. Keeping this in mind, I am going to give you the subjective case of all the personal pronouns, that is, words that we use for ourselves. If I'm talking about myself and I was the subject of the sentence, right, I would say that I am a teacher. So I say, I use I am the subject. If it was a plural, I would say we are responsible for the decay. If I talk to somebody or the person being spoken to, I call him or refer to him as a second person. And I make use of you. You is for both singular and plural usages. Third person. Third person is the person being spoken about. He is not here with you. You may or may not know him. He, singular masculine. She, singular feminine. It is known as the common gender. It's used for not adult human beings like an infant, child, baby, all the other living creatures like plants and animals and all the other non-living things. So, it is singular, common gender. And a common plural for all of them is they. They. If I make use of all of these pronouns as the objective case, object of the sentence, it's known as the objective case. And this is how it undergoes a change. I changes to me, we to us, you remains you, he, him, she, her, and it remains it and they changes to them. So, subject of the sentence and object of the sentence. Let me give you one more example from nouns. If suppose a noun or a person owns something, I can say this bag belongs to Rama or this is Rama's bag. Apostrophe and S indicates that this belongs to the person whose name is Rama. How do I indicate this sense of possession in case of pronouns. I do not say I's, he's, or say for instance use. This is use back. I do not say that. So there is another word to express possession in case of pronouns. It's known as the possessive case. Possess, possessive. So me changes to my or mine. Us changes to our or ours. You to your or yours. Him changes to his. Her changes to hers. Or even her is used. Her or hers. It to its, and them changes to their or theirs. Now, what is the difference between the first word and the second word? The difference is that all of these first words are used before the object. My bag, her purse, its goods, etc. But when it comes to the second word, it's always used after the object. So, the bag is mine, the house is ours, and so on. There is one point of confusion that sometimes arises in case of possessive pronouns and the apostrophe in case of, if for example, it. So I say its. What's the difference between its and its? Whenever I make use of the apostrophe and comma, apostrophe comma along with a pronoun, it means that I am contracting two words or making use of them as a short form. So its is equal to it is. His is equal to he is. We, we're is equal to we are. These are two of the very common words with which people get confused. Its is confused with its and we're is confused with word. So, in case of pronouns, we need to know, understand and remember that the apostrophe comma always creates a short form or contraction. They are known as contractions. There are plenty of such contractions in English language. So, we need to be aware and then beware. To the usage of personal pronouns is the subject and verb agreement. The basic rule about a subject and verb agreement is that if my subject is singular, the verb has got a corresponding form. So I say a boy runs, but I say boys run. In case of pronouns, except for these three that are used as singulars, all the others are used as plurals. I mean to say that the verb that is used along with them is that of the plural form. Hence I say I go and I do not say I goes. He eats. I say he eats. But they eat. When it comes to I, it has got certain usages. The be form of verb always has got the singular plural. I mean to say I is used with am and in the past form was. Right? But when it comes to the other auxiliaries, I say I have, I do not say I has, and I say I do, and I do not say I does. Except for the be form of verb, that this is the present form, this is the past form, all the used with I are plural, including the main verbs. So, when it comes to personal pronouns, this is how the subject and verb agreement goes.